Good morning. I started up a little early. I'm going to turn the music off in a second. It's Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We're here to practice Wudang Taiji. We're going to work a little bit on the movements from yesterday and pay more attention to the internal work and some of the dynamic that's going on in the form. Let me turn this off. It's a nice intro to get started. Excuse me. Okay, so my intention was that this class was going to be in the other studio. My car is a problem. My car is in the other studio right now because the other studio is my garage. I'm working on it for today and probably the rest of this week. The car is going to get the studio and I'm going to be here. Yeah, I'm not going there. We want to pay attention today especially to the concept that as we're working internally, as we're paying attention to the breath, the internal breath, the chi, how the chi is being circulated through the body, and the jing, the internal energy, how that is moving together with the physical energy. Okay, so this is today is more about the things that you can't see than the things that you can. My coffee we can see. Alright, so in the internal arts, we're going to start with a simple stretch. In the internal arts, there is quite a bit going on. No matter what art you're practicing, there's always quite a bit going on that is not immediately visible. It's supposed to be like that. That's the art. Alright. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight, bend the knees. Open the arms. Wiggle fingers. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in, hands circle to the front. Come on back around to both sides. Pull up along the center line. Reach out. Open. Pull up through the center. Bend the knees. Open the back. And one more. Elbows drop down. Wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Okay, we want to do just a little bit leg work. So right foot front, left foot back. Do not press into the knee. It's down. There is forward direction. Okay, but don't push into your knee. Push down through your leg. Keep your knee over your toes. Do not go past your toes. To go down further, sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. And come on up. Why do we not push into the knee? When you push into your knee, you push your knee into a bad position. Okay? We don't want to do that. As if you're a young person, you're practicing, I can do that, not a problem. Yeah, go ahead. You can. Yes, you can. You will hurt yourself at some point. It may be sooner, it may be after you get a lot older and you find that your knees just don't do what they want, what you want them to do anymore. Right? So paying attention. Knees are one of the most important joints in the body. If you're standing upright, you need them. You do. Right? So pay attention. Keep good care, I guess is a good way to say it, of your knees. Wudang Taiji, the beginning set, as I talked about yesterday, the very first part, doesn't travel very much. We stay pretty much in the same place. I'm going to do this facing you so you can see what I'm doing. Alright? As we move into the next piece that we're working on, we're going to be back in the other studio. I'm going to get the car taken care of. We're going to be back out there so that there is a little bit more room. There's still going to be the need to back up, and I will talk about that a lot more as we work through practice. I mentioned some of that yesterday with the idea of a smaller space and stepping under yourself as opposed to continuing forward. All right, this is going to go quick. And yes, my movements are relatively small right now. I'm going to open it up in a bit. Get the idea, the flow and direction of the movements in your mind. This isn't for detail. This is for you to take a look at and have a sense of where the form is going and how it connects through each of the movements. Alright, relax for a second. Yes, that's a lot. It's a lot. It is. Okay? And we're on video. Hey, you got a recording. Alright, and I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna do it together. Let me sip coffee first. We turn around, we're going to do this together, and I'm going to go a lot slower, okay? The goal for what I just did is that continuity. It's not the detail, each one. It's, I'm going this way, and this is the flow that gives me the pattern to travel. Okay? Go here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Where do I go and how do I get there? Right? Not the details so much as that where am I on the circle and how did I get from this place to that place? Big picture, right? Let's get the small picture now. Cats, not here. Nope. Mwah. Bye. Feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Toes grip the ground just a little bit. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Drop the tailbone. Pull up through the abs, pull up through the center. Open the Mingmen and lower back. Pull up through the Bai Hui at the crown of the head. And salute. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Transfer your weight on your right leg. Bend the knees. Push out. The left. Turn. Pull in the right. Press out. Center. Turn to the left. Sink. Turn through the waist. Press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Sink. That leg work we just did should help. And down. And back around. Shift back. Turn left. Turn right. Center. Down. Turn. Out. And turn to the front. 1, 2, 3. Circle. Double punch. Pull in. Dragon and tiger join together. Step under. Hands strum the lute. And step forward. 1, 2, 3. Step up. Hold the ball. 1, 2. Ward off. Pull down. Shift back. Palm. Lute. G. Han. Turn. 1. And relax. Alright. It's a lot. About just a little bit less than halfway. It's a lot. Okay? The Wudang Tai Chi is divided into 2 parts. First part, second part. Yang style Tai Chi is divided into 3 parts. So, the first part of Yang style Tai Chi is relatively short. There is a bit of repetition, quite a bit actually. And it's focused on developing the fundamentals for Yang style Tai Chi. Wudang style Tai Chi starts with, here we go. And we keep going. Now, what we just did, sip of coffee while it's reloading over here. Excuse me. What we just did was deliberately regular so that it would be easy to follow each of the moves. Okay? So I did one set facing the camera so you could get the sense of the flow. And I slowed it way down so that you could get the sense of each move and how we're moving through this whole section of the form. I'm going to adjust that just a little bit. Because one of the things, and this is part of the internal work, one of the things that Wudang Tai Chi requires, I've not seen it any other way, is a combination of fast and slow. There are movements that should be done more quickly. There are movements that should be done more slowly. All right? Throughout the form, there is and needs to be a sense of evenness, balance, being well placed, and being able to change and move in any direction at any time of your choosing. Yeah. That last part's a little tough to get to, but it's there. So what we want to pay attention to now, let me do it again, is, and I'm going to go slow, but I am going to put the emphasis where it needs to be. So pay attention to where there is a change. It's supposed to be there. Feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Relax. Salute. And I'm probably not going to talk too much right now. I'm just going to do this. Okay. Relax for a minute. I'm going to relax for a minute. I'm going to get a little sip of coffee. Each move, right? Each movement in context has particular focus, particular emphasis. Each movement by itself, individually, take it out of the context of the form, has within it that same idea, that same intent, and there's more, right? If I'm trying to, if I'm writing in English, if I'm writing in English and I'm using cursive writing, I want my writing to be legible and it's going to be connected. The way that I form each letter, the way that I shape the next letter is in part determined by the idea that I am writing in cursive, that everything should be connected, and that I want it to be legible. If I'm writing in block letters, each letter or characters, Chinese characters, 写字, right? Each one is separate. Now, big difference between writing in characters and writing a single block letter is that the character has meaning all in of itself, and the letter, not so much. All right, big difference. This one is distinct, this one is distinct, this one is distinct. If I'm writing in cursive, they're all connected. And the shape changes just a little bit. Context, right? Okay, so I'm going to go through again, and I'm going to turn around, you're going to go with me. And I'm going to pay attention, I'm going to slow it down a little bit more, and I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to the point at which There's something that's going to be initiated. Where do I start? Right? You want to see the end of it. You see the end. Where did I start that? Where does that come from? It comes from here. But, right? Where does that start? And how does the energy that flows through contribute to the move? Okay? So, where does it start? Feet together, stand straight. Now I gotta move over a little bit, sorry. Hey, there we go. Salute. And we're going to take it a little bit easy, but still with the idea that there is fast and slow. And breathe in. Breathe out. Sink. Extend the left foot. Breathe in. And breathe out. Center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Press down. Turn, pull up. Push up. Turn. Ready the waist. 1, 2, and 3. Around. Set. Down and under. And sink. Turn. Same again. Shift. 1, 2. Come on down. 3. Out 4. Turn. 1, 2. Turn and double punch from the shoulders and the hip. Set. Under. 1, 2, 3. Heel. Toes. Those are sharp. And down. Press. And push. Quicker. Faster. And done. As we move into Shuanghuaishou, double cloud hands. Now, I learned some of this just in Chinese, and I translated it later. So when I talk about it, sometimes that's the language that I'm using. Here. As this is, pay attention to the direction and the change in the speed and force. I'm here, push, okay, so my timing, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, don't drop your knees so much. That's me working a little bit lower, what I was working on this morning. Don't drop your knees so much. But keep in mind that the time, what I'm paying attention to here is the timing. I just happen to see my knee. Here. From here, this comes around more slowly. Slower, 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 and finish. So that circle has an emphasis on the back side. Here. Circle, my circle, big circle right here, okay? Circle, 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 and at back end of the circle, big circle, as I come around slowly, 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 and speed it up. Okay? The same thing happens with Shuan Wan Shao as we come out of this. 1, 2, 3. Except that that's not the right timing. Okay? It's easy to see it that way. It's easy to show it that way. It's easy to learn it that way. It's wrong to do it that way. How can I tell you? Alright? This is going on as I'm moving. Alright? Let's see if I can slow it down a little bit. I'm here. Alright? This is turning, and my hip is turning to go the other direction. 1, 2, 3. All right? No. The turn here is through the lower dantian. Right here. Go that way. This side goes this way. Hi. Bye. Alright. Paying attention to both the external movement, the external energy, and the dynamic of the physical body. Connecting it with the internal body is what we do in the internal arts. This is fundamental stuff here. How we do this in Wudang Taiji is not, it's unique. For everything that I've seen, it's unique. All right, I've gone back and forth a couple of times. I'm going to show this one more time, except I'm going to go this way. Get with me. Push. Alright, I need to get comfy in this here. Shift back. Come around. Don't put your heel all the way down. Not yet. Turn, turn, and step. Again. Shift. Turn, turn, and step. One more time. All right. This, turn the waist, turn the hips, use the whole body as we move through. This is something that Wudang Taiji stresses. Okay. We have multiple ways to do this, multiple ways to show it. there is more or less. Faster, slower. Okay. A little bit more relaxed movement, a little bit more dynamic movement. We have both. Other Tai Chi systems have both. There's fundamentals that go with everybody's practice. And it's true for the internal arts as well. Everybody has a martial component because that's what the practice is from. Tai Chi Chuan. Chuan means fist. So it's, yeah. Xing Yi Chuan, fist. Bagua Zhang, palm. And with Bagua, there's some things that you do with your palm that are similar in some ways to what we're doing here in Wudang Tai Chi. This morning, we paid attention to the movements that we worked on yesterday. I focused a bit on this concept of slow and fast, that some movements are supposed to go slower and faster. We're going to do this one more time. Some movements are supposed to go slower and faster. It's not supposed to be the same all the way through. Generally, there needs to be a good connection so it's not choppy, right? So this one, this one, this one, this one. No, we want that nice cursive connected form. Moderate speed, not too fast, not too slow, right? Whole thing. Pay attention to the little bit slow and fast, and I'll keep it restrained, okay? So a little bit slow, a little bit fast, not a lot. Feet together. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Salute. Relax the breath. Open the back. Sink. Extend the left foot. Turn. Just a little bit. And again. Push up. Turn. 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 Turn a little bit faster, and down. Turn, set, and up, and down. Shift. Remember that back leg, and turn. Center. Circle, and go. Pull in, heel, step under, step through, elbow, heel, toe, ward off, pull down, shift back, push, pull down, press, and push. Turn. All right. A little bit faster, a little bit slower. Some things pull in to go out. Other things have a different direction, right? So this Breathe in, breathe out. Didn't pay too much attention to that this morning other than at the beginning. So here at the beginning, breathe in. We just are here. Breathe in, breathe out, sink. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in, breathe out. These connections also matter. The difficulty is that as we're paying attention to where the force should go, it's difficult at the same time to pay attention to the timing for the breath. Okay? It's connected. It needs to be there. It's one of those additional layers that I am going to cover, but not this morning. Thank you for being here today. I will be back tomorrow, more likely here, but I don't know. I'd like to be in the other, I'd like to be where there's more room out there. Thursday and Friday here for sure, Wudang Qigong. And next week, fingers crossed, things will be better. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.